What's up, everybody? Weston Hodkiewicz here, back at PackersNews.com, joined alongside Pete Dougherty, looking at the running back position today. Pete, Packers for the first time in a long time don't have an obvious need at running back, but they do need a kick returner. And Dre Archer from Kent State, he seems like a guy that might be pretty interesting for them to look at.
He's a real little guy, but I think he ran, I'm trying to think now, I think it was 4.28 or 4.26 in the combine, the fastest of the combine this year. This guy can really run. He's a little guy. He would be a great fit for a return guy. The problem is he could go as high as maybe second. I would think more like a third round type guy. I find it hard to believe the Packers would spend, Ted Thompson would spend a draft pick on a position that's not of need, running back, to fill the returning role with that high a pick. But you know, if he's still there, if teams are concerned about his size, if he's still there in the fourth round, you know, I think then maybe he's in play.
Do you think he projects as kind of a Dexter McCluster kind of guy?
That's exactly what he is. Plays in the slot, plays at running back. Could end up catching the ball more than he actually runs it, but it's just get him the ball in space and let him try to outmaneuver and outrun everybody.
All right, well, last year, everybody kind of looked at Eddie Lacy as being the top running back in the draft. He didn't really play out that way. I mean, with him being, falling as far as he did to the Packers. This year, who do you think has kind of separated themselves? You haven't heard a lot of names. Doesn't sound like there will be a big first-round guy this season.
I think Carlos Hyde probably has the Ohio State running back. He's actually similar to Lacy. One scout I talked to who has over the years has been really good on running backs was really high on this guy and said he thinks he's better than Lacy, actually. And Lacy turned out to be the best back in last year's draft. He's also a big 230-pound back. Played at Ohio State, comes from Florida. And he's a physical runner, but this guy said he's actually got a little more wiggle than Lacy has, and for a heavy guy, Lacy has a lot of wiggle. So I think this guy's got some ability, but it does sound like there's a good chance that for the second year in a row, there won't be a running back in the first round, and maybe this guy will go early, mid-second.
Is that trend going to continue, or do you think that's a year-to-year thing right now?
I think there's a real trend there because teams don't want to invest too much in the position because the guys get worn out and they have short careers, and you need two or three of them. Then you might put your resources elsewhere.